this first battle of the Great 8.
Slide him left for Vaughn Ginn Jr., right for Forrest Wang, and it is unanimous. Vaughn Ginn Jr. gets the win and pushes on through. Yeah, unbelievable. So, some teal and blue all over the track, courtesy of line. Here we go, JTP and Odie Bakshis. Our second battle of the Great 8. Look at Odie right there. Once again, JTP riding that wall. Odie not frazzled at all. Allows him to cut in front of him, no problem. Look at him bringing it right around. That second inside clip, Odie Bakshis banging on the door of JTP. JTP and Odie Bakshis will lead. Justin Pollock giving chase. Looks like Odie Bakshis initiates. Justin Pollock cutting through the smoke. A lot of smoke being accumulated. Again, that combination of sun and smoke. And Odie Bakshis slams down in that flat section as JTP brings it on home. A great chase job, a good lead run there from Odie.
He has good chase run, so this is a tough call here.
Slide him left for Odie. Ryan says Odie. Andy says one more time, and Brian says Odie Bakshis. Odie gets the win. Ryan Lantain got a little scary.
Yeah, Odie was doing what he was supposed to do there. Justin was trying to stay really close and was just trying to do the nose to tail like we asked for.
For Dio Shihara, turn 14 distribution. Falcon Tires, Ineos Oil, Subaru BRZ out front. Forsberg in that chase position. Dio Shihara initiates. Great angle, good proximity to the wall as Forsberg inches closer and closer to Dio Shihara. Coming down out of that smoke into that second inner zone. You see Chris Forsberg lunging forward with that VR, the GTR engine, and Dio Shihara sets it right on the line, and Forsberg now finds a sweet spot. Ryan, you pointed out here, let the smoke clear from that outside zone. Forsberg will lead. Dio Shihara will give chase. Forsberg in the NOS energy drink. 370 Z on next time. Forsberg initiates. Now turns it on. Turns on the smoke machine. Dio Shihara drops into formation. Forsberg now going into that first front clipping point. Dio Shihara center punches it as Chris Forsberg. Dio takes it out once again, and Forsberg gets right there into that crease in that outside zone as Dio Shihara slide him left for Forsberg, right for Dio Shihara. Ryan says Forsberg. Brian says one more time. Andy says Chris Forsberg gets the win. Chris Forsberg gets the win, advancing on.
Did a better job of getting close to Odie. Probably had a couple of corrections there, but I felt like
Taylor Hull and Piotr Visek. You saw him go against Essa taking himself out, but here we go. The Polish driver against the All-American Chelsea Denofa. And there you go, initiating Piotr Visek, and look at Denofa right there. Piotr Visek, Denofa right on the door of the S15. The smoke signal as Denofa cuts through it. Whoa, massive angle there from Denofa. Whoa! Are you kidding me? He just threw a grappling hook at his car and latched on. What did he like? I think he hit the mushroom. Chelsea Denofa, Piotr Visek. Chelsea out front. And it looks like we got a clean start as Chelsea throws it in. In that BC Racing, Nitto Tire, Ford Performance Mustang, RTR Spec 5. Massive angle there from Denofa. Piotr Visek pedals back, tempers the flame. You can see Chelsea, a wide swing around that second inside zone. Now Piotr Visek does what Chelsea did in his run. Oh, man. A little bit louder for the Mustang. Slide him left for Denofa, right for Piotr Visek. Ryan, Andy, and Brian say? Ryan says one more time, Andy says one more time, and they are unanimous. One more time. As the Wordhouse Drift Team Sylvia S15 leaves the start line. And here we go. Piotr Visek initiates. Chelsea Denofa right there, straight line approach. Chelsea Denofa hammers down. Peter Visek trying to pull away. That's not what it's about. It's about angle and getting it tight to that front clip as they both do. Chelsea jumps up out of the smoke, rising like a phoenix out of the smoke. Unbelievable, and there he is once again. Oh, and some tap, some love tap from these two drivers. Ryan, get rid of that smoke. All right, looks like Here, good to go. And a clean start. Denofa out front. BC Racing. Ditto Tires, Ford Performance Mustang RTR Spec 5D. Dragon bumper on the wall. Peter Visick, let's see how he handles it. Sparks in his face, no problem. Denofa tied to that front clip. As Visick, look at him. Now he's gonna give it back. Is he gonna rub door? Woo-wee! Ooh-wee, Rick. It's the drivers here today. Both Pro 2, Pro, and slide him left for Denofa. Chelsea Denofa gets the win. Denofa advances on. Rest in peace. And again, I know my family's watching. Our first battle of the Final Four. Vaughn Gittin Jr. went hard in the wall before 32 began, and now here he is. He's in the Final Four. If you would have told him that would have happened, he wouldn't have believed you. Odi Bakshis, the suspension, S14.5. Vaughn Gittin Jr., the Monster Energy. Ditto Tire, Ford Performance, Mustang, RTR, Spec 5. Here we go, our first battle of the Final Four. Odi initiates, Vaughn Gittin Jr. initiates a little bit lower. Doesn't find that extra hidden horsepower that he saw earlier. Oh, Doctor, look at that. An extra little flick of the wrist as he allows Odi to pass on by. Odi fills that outside zone. He knocks over the indicator of the beginning of that outside zone. And there is that extra little lunge for the professional. Noise. Where are my drifting fans at? Make some noise. Send it. Here we go. Vaughn Gittin Jr., Odi Bakshis, the second half of this battle. Vaughn initiates. Big angle from Vaughn Gittin Jr. Takes a little bit out of it as Odi Bakshis. You can see him inching closer. Cuts through the smoke. Sparks all over that S14. Whoa, Odi Bakshis, a big correction. A mistake, a straining there. As Vaughn Gittin Jr. into that second outer zone. The fans are hyped. We're seeing fist pumps. Did you run that? What was the review? So basically, who will win the Final Four battle, Vaughn or Odi? Oh, look at this. Slide. Oh, one more time. They're going at it again. So Vaughn said, or Andy says Vaughn. So Chris Forsberg, Chelsea Denofa, 4-time battles between them, and Forsberg 75%. You can see 3-1. Chelsea Denofa, what do you got, Ron?
No, I was just kind of,
Everybody's just driven absolutely amazing. But right now, who's going to the finals? Denofa or Forsberg? Send it, Orlando. Really flirting with that cone. Denofa throws it in. Big angle there from Denofa. Looks like he's pulling away from Forsberg. Forsberg's gonna try to gain some ground here on this first front clip. And Forsberg now dives in on that front clip. And Denofa sets it into that outside zone. You can see Forsberg inching closer and closer. And a great straightforward run.
Into the sun off the smoke is just really difficult for us. Imagine them.
Driving 1,000 horsepower rocket ship. Chris Forsberg leading that NOS Energy Drink 370. Oh, and contact made. Oh, and Denofa goes into the wall. Forsberg continues. Denofa goes hard into the wall. And if Forsberg continues through, he will go to the finals. And there it is. It looks like, man, make some noise for these savages out here. No risk it, no biscuit. Either way. And here are the results. Let's make it official. Slide him left for Forsberg or right for Denofa. And there it is. It's unanimous. Chris Forsberg gets the win as he's going to the finals. Forsberg in the NOS Energy Drink 370Z. Ryan Lantain, I think it's pretty straightforward. But let's take into consideration.
We'll take a quick break and come right back to the AutoZone Scorch presented by Black Magic.
I don't know. Here we go. Vaughn Gittin Jr., but Odi Bakshis is leading in that Falcon Tires Field Suspension S14. Oh, and you know who doesn't care about Vaughn Gittin Jr. right now? Odi Bakshis stepping up in a major way. Whoa, slamming down Vaughn Gittin Jr., skinning the back end of that S14, bringing the heat. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Unbelievable run from Odi Bakshis out front, and Vaughn Gittin Jr. is the Mustang Shadow. Absolutely bonkers. Here we go. Vaughn Gittin Jr., Odi Bakshis. Who's going to the finals? Who's going against Forsberg? Vaughn Gittin Jr. initiates. The sun setting. Smoke is thick. Odi Bakshis starts on a lower line, but he brings it back up. Vaughn Gittin Jr. hammering down with that Ford Performance engine. Wow. Sparks, fireworks. Odi Bakshis jumps on the inside. Takes out that front inner clipping point as Vaughn sets it, forgets it, brings it on home across the finish line. Ryan, The wrong direction. You know, 10-10s. Here we go. Who's going to the finals? Or are they going one more time? So, oh, look at Ryan says one more time. Andy says Odi Bakshis. Brian says one more time.
Put new tires on, and here we go.
All right, the second one more time battle. Odi Bakshis, Vaughn Gittin Jr. falling asleep at the light. Odi initiates, but there goes Vaughn. Slingshots forward, right next to Odi. Now coming down, that's the chase that they were looking for, I believe. They're the judges, goes offline just a little bit, dips that front left tire. Now Odi Bakshis sets it into that outside zone, and Vaughn does once again for the driver, so you're not going from bright sun to dark shadows. Here we go, the second half of this battle. Who's going to the finals? Vaughn Gittin Jr., the second one more time, as Vaughn initiates. Odi Bakshis right there. These twin V8 cars obviously under the Mustang, and then Odi Bakshis with that supercharged V8 slamming down into the flat portion of the track. Odi Bakshis now surges in attack. Are we gonna get a victor? As Vaughn sets it into the outside zone. These guys are absolutely killing it. Ryan, are they
Going to be a very tough call.
Okay, do we have a winner? Who's going to the finals? Ryan says Vaughn. Andy and Brian say? Andy says Odi. Brian says? Odi Bakshis gets the win. Odi Bakshis gets the win.